before I start. It doesn't count toward my 2 minutes. I'd like to say, finally, Laura and I agree on something. Yes, read the B plan and read the red plan. And I have read all the 1,600 pages, plus about 500 pages others. And also I was a key facilitator on making the petitioner's plan, which is what the name of it is. And so I would certainly suggest all of you do that. And I would suggest to the League of Women Voters and even to the community of Duluth that there should be a debate on these plans. And I would certainly like to have it. Hasn't been in there. There has been virtually nothing in there comparing the two. We haven't even got the total tax burden of the red plan. Has never been published in the Duluth News Tribune. So I certainly would like to have that debate. But I'd like to finish off by saying this is not a question about the red plan. This is a question about electing a new school board. And this is a question of trust. Trust. Obviously, the school board does not trust the citizens of Duluth, as they did not give us a right to vote. Obviously, the citizens of Duluth do not trust the school board. If anybody's keeping up on the paper and letters to the editor, and anybody goes out and talks to people like I have been here, there's a lot of irate people out there. So this is a question of trust. The trust in who do we have on the board that we as a community can trust. And if elected, I will try to fulfill that trust to everybody, as well as fulfilling a very critical role, which is being a detailed person that does know what's going on in these plans. I think it's critical that we have people on the school board that know something about construction. This isn't just about children. Children is why we're doing this, but it is also about taxpayers, citizens, and how they react to the community and the school. So with that, I will do the best that I can, and I would appreciate your vote. I want to thank again the League of Women Voters for putting this activity on, and I hope you have more of them. Thank you.
I believe when the people who elected me, and I'm in my 3rd term, trusted me to do the job that they elected me to do. I will continue to do that. Every vote that I take is in the best interest of Duluth's children. This long-range facilities plan is something that the community has asked for. I would not stand here and say that it's the best plan. I will not stand here to say that it pleases everyone in this community. What I will say is that I believe that this is the best plan for the city of Duluth and for our children. As I stated before, it is a means to an end, and the end result is an equal opportunity in education for all of Duluth's children. I trust that you will continue to email us, to call us. We do listen to you. Just because, as someone stated, you don't get what you want doesn't mean that we don't listen. There isn't one plan that's going to be out there that anyone produces that everyone in the city of Duluth is going to be in favor of. It's just not ever going to happen. And I think that we all need to be realistic about that. Our young people are leaving the city of Duluth because of lack of business opportunity. I think this plan is a plan that's going to bring businesses and more families into this community, and that's what we need. Our community is losing our young people. As far as educating our children, absolutely we need to do a better job. We have the greatest teachers. We need to find ways to allow them opportunities to learn about alternative teaching methods for those children who are most challenged in the classroom. And I honestly believe that we need to start looking at collaboratives between the county, between the school district and the city, so that we can find a way to provide opportunities for families who are illiterate. I got the 15-second thing, and I just lost my train of thought when I was looking at that. Oh, I was going to say that at one point, we were building more prisons than schools, and I did not see the uproar that I'm seeing in the city of Duluth because of this long-range facilities plan.
Well, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. I think plans are often made, but so in life, as we have learned, plans should also be altered and for the good of everyone. No plan is absolute. No plan is perfect. When I got married to my husband, I thought I'd have a perfect family, a perfect picket fence, and perfect children. Found out my children were totally the opposite, thought differently than I did. And even though I tried to dictate certain norms of behavior and expectations, sometimes we had to change them. And to change them for the good of all of us. I think most of us are very sincere who are running for the school board. I will not doubt anyone's sincerity. But sometimes we have to change our plans. Sometimes we have to adjust our plans. Sometimes we have to accept them. But we cannot accept failure. As a community, we cannot accept failure, nor as a country. Because other countries are surpassing us in educational achievements. If you read the data and you watch the history, we are behind, folks. We are behind because we have not used our best technologies. We have not put enough money into education. We don't have the political will to care about all of our citizens, regardless of their color, class, or economic status. These are the things that we must do as Duluthians. I work for this community, and I will continue to do so in this capacity or the others of which I am now involved in, because I believe that we can do better. I believe in Duluth, and I hope that you vote for me as a candidate. Thank you.
I thank you all very much for coming. We offered Nancy Nilsson a chance to submit a statement tonight, and we're frankly running a little bit over time, so I'm only going to read a portion of the statement that she submitted. So this is what Nancy wrote. About this time a year ago, my husband told me he wanted to take me on a vacation as a celebration of my 50th birthday, and because I was graduating with my master's degree after 3 years of studying. I made sure I scheduled it in between school board meetings so as not to miss anything, but I obviously didn't schedule it perfectly because I am missing the Lester Park community meeting. I sincerely apologize for not making it tonight's meeting to personally talk to you about my views on Duluth's public education system, but please know that your neighborhood means a lot to me. I know what a difference in education can make in a child's life. The public education system is one of the backbones of our community. It is our civic responsibility to provide our children with a quality education. I am committed to continue to work on behalf of our children, their parents, our teachers and staff members, and the taxpayers of this community. I'm asking for your support and will work hard to deserve it. Also, a final note, if you're looking for more information about your precinct and where to vote, or for a voter's guard, there's a website on the back of your brochure tonight. It's www.vote.lwvmn.org. All you have to do is plug in your zip code and home address, and you'll find out all the details that you'll need